I want to, again, remind you about my new book, Epigenetics, The Death of the Genetic Theory of Disease Transmission. The name is self-explanatory. The new DVD, Somebody Needs to Go to Jail, and the new CD, Public Enemy #1. These are all sort of new information that supports the original premise of Dead Doctors Don't Lie. All the things that I said in Dead Doctors Don't Lie are still quite true today. And Epigenetics, the book, Somebody Needs to Go to Jail, the DVD, and Public Enemy #1, the CD, are all just a lot of newer information since 25 years ago when all the Dead Doctors Don't Lie stuff came out. Newer information that just, again, supports the original premise. Well, what is epigenetics? Well, epigenetics, of course, says that there's really no genetic diseases as is theorized. You can't name a genetically transmitted disease. Even James Watson, the guy who got the Nobel Prize in 1962 for proposing in 1953, 9 years earlier, that the structure of DNA was a double helix. Well, in March 22nd, 2013, at the Salk Institute, University of California, UCSD, Southern California, San Diego, said you can sequence the genes of 160,000 people, and you're not going to cure a single person of anything we think of as a disease that's genetically transmitted, such as cancer and diabetes and heart disease and so on, because none of them are genetic. They're all chemistry, biochemistry, a.k.a. nutritional deficiencies. Well, I had said that in 1971 with my 20,000 autopsies, 17,000 some change of over 454 species of zoo animals, 3,000 human beings, 10 million chemistries, 10 million special stains looking for pollution as a problem, but it turns out to be nutritional deficiencies. Well, I actually have another book out. It's been out for, I don't know, about 12 years, called Black Gene Lies. It goes into all the diseases that are said to be genetically transmitted in the black community, which are not. Heart disease, diabetes, arthritis, high blood pressure, cancer, kidney failure, all these kind of things, Alzheimer's disease. None of these things are genetically transmitted. They're all, in fact, simple nutritional deficiencies, either the embryo or later in life. They're easily prevented with proper nutrition of the pregnant or women or before they get pregnant, prenatal nutrition, or even type 2 diabetes. We had people who had type 2 diabetes for 30 years, and in 30 days, they're off their medication, going about a normal life. Okay? This is actually quite simple because they're nutritional deficiencies, in fact, not nutritional deficiencies of genes, okay? They are nutritional deficiency diseases. They are not genetic deficiencies, okay? And so I don't know how else to explain it, but again, the book Epigenetics, The Death of the Genetic Theory of Disease Transmission, the DVD, Somebody Needs to Go to Jail, and Public Enemy #1, the new CD. Well, if you've enjoyed Dead Doctors Don't Lie, you need to get these. You can't name me a disease that's genetically transmitted. Well, what about the autoimmune diseases? Well, they're actually just a gluten intolerance and malabsorption, and wind up with things like, let's see here, how about, lupus. There's a classic one, lupus. Now, lupus is easily prevented, easily reversed. You heard me, easily reversed. You just get these people on a gluten-free diet. You get them on the 90 essential nutrients, 60 minerals, 16 vitamins, 12 essential amino acids, 3 fatty acids, and stay away from the bad stuff, the inflammatory things, fried foods, processed meats, deli slices, sandwich meats. Get them away from things like oils. We're talking about microwave popcorn, theater popcorn. We're talking about trans fats, Oreo cookies. Yeah, that little white icing in between the cookies. That's why kids who are 8, 10 months old are getting MS, multiple sclerosis. Okay? They're getting Lou Gehrig's disease. They're having strokes because they have a deficiency of omega-3s, and they're eating microwave popcorn when they're 8 months old, 10 months old, and the trans fats cause all these problems. Okay? Not genetics. So I urge you to think of this. We're responsible here. Just think about it. There's 850 companies that have screening tests for these diseases. We've mapped out the human genome. We know all the human genes. And over a 60-year period between 1953, when Watson and Crick proposed the double helix structure of DNA, and March 22nd, 2013, 60 years later, there's not been a single disease that has been prevented or cured using genetic therapies. Think about that. These companies have spent trillions and trillions and trillions of dollars. Our governments have spent trillions and trillions and trillions of dollars. And, of course, they used to think that cardiomyopathy heart disease, well-known selenium deficiency heart disease, a deficiency in the single mineral, was a viral infection. Right? It was a viral infection. Oh, yeah, it was Coxsackie disease. No, it has nothing to do with it. It's a simple mineral deficiency. Okay? And so, same thing with sickle cell anemia. Sickle cell anemia in the black population is sickle cell anemia, thought to be a genetic disease. In the white population, the same disease is called thalassemia because you can't have a bad black gene in a white guy. So it's called thalassemia in white people. And it's just an inborn error metabolism where the manufacturing equipment in the bone marrow that's supposed to make good hemoglobin, mom is missing something during that point, maybe folic acid, maybe zinc. And the mechanism isn't complete, and so they wind up with defective hemoglobin. It's not genetic. It's a nutritional deficiency early in pregnancy. Get the books, Epigenetics, the DVD, Somebody Needs to Go to Jail, and the new CD, Public Enemy #1. We'll be back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie after these. And that's
In recent years, several studies have discovered the healthy benefits of drinking coffee. Youngevity has now taken it a step further with an entire product line of healthy coffees from Youngevity's JavaFit selection of top-shelf gourmet coffees. All JavaFit coffees are made from 100% premium, hand-selected Arabica coffee beans grown in the finest regions of Latin America. Carefully roasted, creating a delicious, rich, full-bodied flavor. Try JavaFit's original roast, a perfect blend of mellow and smooth with just the right full-bodied depth to make an aromatic and enjoyable cup of coffee. Traditional as well as organic and fair trade options also available in 30-count single cup or 24-count single pot packs. Contact your local FDI Youngevity distributor to get Javalution coffees. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Numerous studies have shown the link between the intake of antioxidants and disease prevention. Foods and supplements are measured in an ORAC scale. ORAC is an acronym for Oxygen Radical Absorption Capacity. In other words, the ability to remove disease-causing free radicals from the human body. Youngevity's Cell Shield RTQ has an ORAC value of 15,800 points per serving. Cell Shield RTQ contains resveratrol, known as an anti-aging compound, turmeric, known for promoting healthy digestion, brain function, immune system, and cellular longevity. Quercetin, a flavonoid, is known for promoting healthy blood sugar metabolism and healthy lung and cardiovascular function. Remove free radicals from your body with Cell Shield RTQ from Youngevity. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
okay, Doug, what pearls of wisdom do you have for us today?
Well, I thought I'd talk a bit about this story where some people that got transplants died as deaths of transplant patients with mold infections. Confound Medical Center, and that medical center is the University of Pittsburgh Medical Center. They say transplant patients have died at this medical center after contracting a fungal infection. Officials have struggled to find the source of the mold. An intensive care unit has been temporarily closed. They say it isn't some sort of killer mold. It's just plain old indoor mold. And they say it doesn't threaten the general population or patients and staff that have normal immune systems. They believe the mold may have contributed to the deaths of organ transplant patients, one who died last week. Two others died in October and June. And they say another patient is deathly ill with the same kind of mold infection. And they're quoted as saying that the mold causes infections like this is common in the environment, and it is not a risk to anyone except those who are most severely immunocompromised, and would include people that received donor organs. And they say the drugs that prevent a patient's body from rejecting the new organ depresses the immune system, opening the patient up to infection risks. Infections, unfortunately, pop up after a transplant, and often the infected patient dies. First two patients who died stayed in the same room. I said mold deposits were found in toilets and behind the walls in the unit. They don't know how the mold got there. They replaced all its germ-catching air filters, and they even sent a disinfecting robot into the ICUs to zap the germs with ultraviolet light. And the fungal infections may be more common in patients receiving small bowel sections, lungs, livers, and hearts in descending order. And the fungal infections also cause a rash. First patient to die received lung and did as the patient did get a rash, and they affected by this fungus. A patient who died last week also received a liver, and the patient was never exposed to the now closed ICU, nor the other patient who is currently infected. They're still trying to figure out how they got the mold in the hospital, and it's sort of like how they get germs in hospitals. They don't wash their hands, and they have unsanitary practices. And, the interesting thing is that if they didn't give these patients these immunosuppressive drugs to help, stop the rejection of the organ, they probably would still be alive.
Yeah, exactly right. And of course, Doug, I visit people in hospitals quite often, and they have these hand sanitizers on the door of each room. And I see the nurses running in and out. I see doctors running in and out. I see guests running in and out. Nobody ever uses that hand sanitizer dispenser on the wall and door jamb just before you go in the door. There should be an alarm when they don't use that. You go, woo, 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 so that everybody knows they didn't use it. And I think the compliance would be much higher. And, of course, their clothes are covered in these molds. They go down to the cafeteria and they eat, and the bread molds and things like that are in the hamburger buns and hot dog buns and then the spaghetti and so forth. It's everywhere. And as you point out, the anti-rejection drugs, in most cases, people don't need liver transplants and kidney transplants and heart transplants. In most cases, we've gotten people, I'd say hundreds and hundreds of people over the years off of the kidney transplant list, the liver transplant list, and the heart transplant list. And so they really should give the dietary change, lifestyle change, and the 90-cent nutrient supplements for the secret sauces a chance. Give it 90 days before they really seriously consider an organ transplant, because there's no negative side effects of nutrients and changing your lifestyle. And so it always comes down to the doctor wants his piece of the action. He's more interested in using the patient as an ATM machine than he is helping the patient. What a concept, and thank you, Doug, for bringing that one up. We'll be back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie after these messages. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
Oh, let's go to Arizona, and Bernice, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hi, Dr.
Well,
Wallach.
Bernice, you're on the air.
Hi. My cousin, he has no kidney function. He's on dialysis. He takes Carlson's fish oil and a B-complex, selenium, alpha-lipoic, and his kidneys started to hurt a while back when he was taking Synergy, which got L-arginine in it. And does that mean his kidneys were starting to function? He backed off on it, but when you...
Okay, well, you've asked... Whoa. You've asked 14 questions, and we're all over the map here with your description. So I have to ask you some questions before I can answer any one of those 14 questions. Okay? How much does your cousin weigh?
He was 132, and he's down to 100, more or less.
Okay, 100 pounds. And how old is he?
He's about 62.
Okay, does he have any other issues? High blood pressure, diabetes?
Yeah, I think diabetes.
Okay. All right. When you have kidney failure on dialysis, 99% of the time there's nothing wrong with the kidney. It's a problem with the vascular system, not being able to get the dirty blood into the filtering units. Okay? And, of course, the diabetes is a simple mineral deficiency, not genetic. So, Charmaine, this is a Char thing. What would you do for a 100-pound guy, 62 years old, has diabetes, has kidney failure? What would you do for this guy? He's on dialysis.
Well, what I would do for him is get him on a healthy blood sugar pack, but I would also add the Ultimate Daily, the Ultimate Cardio Sticks, and the Ultimate Cardio FX.
Okay, very, very good. And I'd get him an extra bottle of the Sweeties, so he could have 3 Sweeties twice a day, kind of ramp up a little bit on the Sweeties. And, of course, as you said, 1 healthy blood sugar pack and an extra bottle of Sweeties, so you can have 3 of those twice a day. And then you're exactly right. The Ultimate Dailies, the Ultimate Cardio Sticks, and Get rid of all the bad stuff, all the inflammatory things. Absolutely no fried foods, no margarines, no mayonnaise, no sodas, absolutely no gluten. That means everybody in the house. And call us every couple of weeks. Let us know his blood sugar levels and his dialysis numbers. Back after these messages.
Let's head to Alabama. And Frederick, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Oh, Frederick,
yes.
You're on the air.
Yes, I am a distributor myself recently. I have glaucoma. I'm totally blind, but I really call for 3 friends of mine who is on dialysis. They're all around 2 to 225. Neither is diabetic. I have another friend who is diabetic, and the doctors have told him to prepare himself that he'll be going on dialysis maybe within a year.
Okay, well, all of them. Let's see here. Let's start with the one who is diabetic. 200 pounds plus. Char, what would you do for this guy?
I would put him on 2 healthy blood sugar packs, and then I get him the
okay, very, very good.
Get him the Ultimate Daily, the Cardio Sticks, and the Cardio FX for the kidney problems.
Yep. Okay, and that's what you do for the other 2 who are already on dialysis, exactly. And they all need to be on a sugar-free diet, a fried food-free diet, absolutely no deli slices, sandwich meats, sausage, ham, bacon, none of the prepared meats with the nitrates and nitrites in them. No trans fats, heterocyclic means acrylamines. That means no oils. That means no microwave popcorn, no theater popcorn. Absolutely no olive oil, coconut oil, margarine, mayonnaise, others, cooking oils. Absolutely no gluten, no wheat, no barley, rye, no oats. And Shar hit the nail on the head when it comes to the other 2 guys. They need to, in fact, I would give the other 2 each 2 healthy brain and heart packs. 2 healthy brain and heart packs. Divide up, full dose of everything twice a day, and make sure they're getting the Ultimate Dailies 3 twice a day per 100 pounds of body weight, the Ultimate Cardio Sticks, and the Cardio FX capsules 3 twice a day per 100 pounds of body weight. And then call us every couple of weeks and start individualizing these guys. We want to know the numbers of each one. We want to know their blood pressure, their blood sugar. We want to know their creatinine levels, A1C, hemoglobin, so we can kind of track them and know exactly what to do here. Okay, here, Doug, do we have time for another one?
And we certainly do. Let's head to Maryland. And John, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Oh, John, you're on the air.
Pleasure to talk with you today.
How can we help you?
I have a friend who's a 40-year-old female, 5'11", 240 pounds. We know she has a gluten intolerance. She keeps the house as gluten-free as possible, except for if someone sneaks it in. She appears very physically strong, but she has signs of osteoporosis. She has osteoarthritis. She has had a joint replacement. She's potentially nearing another one. We were doing the ASAP and the Healthy Bone and Joint Pack, both the 2.0 and the original version in powder. She experienced severe cramping and diarrhea. She had an arthrogram for her hip, and her orthopedic surgeon said that there were signs that could lead to diverticulitis and suggested stopping the BTT. So she's taking the Cherry Mints right now, which she likes, and another brand multivitamin. Could the BTT have sent her over the top on the diarrhea and everything? And then what can we do to help her corner?
Okay, well, if she's got diverticulitis, she's got a gluten intolerance. She needs to, got to do a better job on getting rid of the gluten. Hang on, we'll be back for the rest of her story after these messages. Okay, Doug, let's go right back to Maryland and John. Okay. She needs John to really, really clean up the act. If she still has active diverticulitis, that means that she's really getting slammed with gluten. Okay? And this is why she's not really getting the results she should get, because she still has absorption problems. That means the dog, the cat, the bird, the fish, man, mother-in-law, renters, everybody in the family. I hope she doesn't work in a bakery or one of these Whole Foods places that serve wonderful whole grain breads. Okay? This sort of stuff will do her in. All right, she got to stay away from all the other bad stuff, all the inflammatory stuff. No fried food, no processed meats with nitrates and nitrites, no oils, and no gluten. Okay? No carbonated drinks during meals. 240 pounds with osteoporosis, I'd go ahead and give her 2 of the healthy bone and joint packs per month, a full dose of everything twice a day, except for the Osteo FX. I'd go ahead and get her a third bottle, just separately a third bottle, so you can have an ounce 3 times a day, an ounce at breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I would also have her get an extra bottle of glucogel, so she could have 20 glucogels a day, 5 at breakfast, 5 at lunch, 5 at dinner, and 5 at bedtime with a glass of water. I'd also have her get the, for her pain and discomfort, she's going to get 2 bottles a month of the CM cream. I'd also have her get the trauma oil and have her put 6 drops of the trauma oil in a teaspoon of the CM cream, so you can apply that topically to her knees and her hips and any other joint that might hurt her. And, of course, the ASAP for weight loss. So she needs to take 2 droppers full. At 5'11", I'd like to see her weigh 175 for a woman, 165, 175. Okay, and maybe closer to 160, 165, I think, for a lady, which means she needs to lose 70 pounds or so. And this is going to require 2 bottles a month of the ASAP, a dropper full under her tongue 30 minutes before each meal, a second dropper full under her tongue 15 minutes before each meal, so she's going to have 2 droppers full before each meal, 1 30 minutes before the meal, 1 15 minutes before the meal. She's got to let it absorb to her oral tissues, cannot swallow it. If she swallows it, it won't hurt her, but she won't get maximum benefit. And, of course, I want her to take all her supplements with meals except for her nightly dose of that extra the extra 5 glucogel capsules. She can take that with a glass of water. Then give us a call. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
Let's head to California. And Marguerite, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Oh, Marguerite, you're on the air.
Hello.
Hi.
Thank you very much, Dr. Wallach. I'm so very happy for you. Just you guys would do for humankind.
Well, you're very kind. How can I help you?
I have a hip dysplasia. I was born with a hip problem in Hungary, and they discovered it when I was 10 months old, and they put me on cast. And at this age of mine, 58, doctor's orthopedist says I have to have hip replacement right away. And it's painful. And it turns me to left side, and I don't want to be deformed.
Okay, stop. Okay, so how old are you now?
58.
Okay, so you're 68. He just told you,
58,
just recently, he told
5'8".
you needed, okay, so just recently the doctor told you need a hip transplant.
Yeah, because about three years ago, I hardly could walk. I could not really walk. I had to stop hair salon to go to the salon because I hardly could walk. And it's I don't have any more that sharp pain since I have been taking your supplements, 90 essential nutrients.
Stop there a minute. Stop. How much do you weigh?
140 pounds.
Okay. All right. Do you have any other issues, any skin problems, any eczema, dermatitis, psoriasis, any asthma? Did you have any bowel problems, constipation, diarrhea, irritable bowel syndrome, anything like that?
No, but I have high prolactin in my life, and since I ordered hormone balance, every month I have a headache every month, and I have doctors prescribe me bromocycline for high prolactin level. But I don't take every day, just 1.5 or maybe 1.
Okay, stop. I want to back up here a second. Do you have any children?
I have 1.
Okay, and do they have any health problems?
But I have 1.
I'm sorry?
Doctors told me never can have a child, but I prayed, and I just miraculously, I got 14 years ago, pregnant.
Okay. And now, does this child have any health problems?
She has hyperhidrosis, sweaty hand, and a little bit with her eating habits. She just accepts about 20 foods, and I ordered TMR shake to her, Rita.
Okay. Well, it's not. Okay. That's not the answer to the question. The question is, does she have any eczema? Does she have any asthma? Does she have any bowel problems, constipation, diarrhea?
No.
Okay, no diabetes, nothing like that?
Nothing to us, nothing.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, well, let's assume, I don't know. Anyway, Char, what would you do? 140 pounds. What would you do for this lady? The doctor wants to jump right in there. She must have good insurance and give her a hip replacement. What would you do for her?
Well, I'd get her on a healthy bone and joint pack, but I give her extra glucogel so that she can, rebuild her bones and cartilage.
So she can support maintenance and repair that hip. Yeah, I go ahead. You're exactly right, Char. I'd get her one bottle. Marguerite, you need one of the Healthy Bone and Joint packs per month. Get an extra bottle of Osteo, so you can have 2 ounces a day, one at breakfast, one at dinner time. Get an extra bottle of the glucogel, so you can have 15 of those capsules a day, 5 at breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And even though on the surface it appears that you don't have a gluten intolerance, you were born with hip dysplasia, okay, which is something that we know very much about in large dogs, okay? And, like German Shepherds and Great Danes and Labrador Retrievers and stuff like that. And it's a nutritional deficiency, either during pregnancy or even after the dog is born. It's something very easily reversed with supplementation. It's not genetic in any way, shape, or form. It's a congenital birth defect, which in this case is, unless there's a whole piece of the hip missing or something, if you just don't have the cartilage, it's usually regrowable. Okay? So let's try this. But do be gluten-free so you can actually get maximum absorption of the products. Be gluten-free, no fried food, no processed meats. Get rid of all the inflammatory stuff. And go ahead and use the CM cream on top of your hip. I go ahead and get a couple of bottles of the trauma oil. So you can add 6 drops of the trauma oil to a teaspoon of the CM cream and apply that to that hip. And then call us every couple of weeks and let us know the discomfort level. Let us know the range of motion. And certainly I would stay away from the orthopedic surgeon. We'll be back after these messages. We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZDS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Young Duty, 95 Crusade. And Doug, let's go to callers.
Let's head to Idaho. And Dave, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Well, Dave, you're on the air.
Wallach. Hi, Dr.
Yes, sir.
Wallach. How are you? I have three issues I'm trying to attack. My main one is I have dry macular degeneration, large prostate, and of course a little bit of the foot ankle issue. But I'm mainly trying to resolve this macular degeneration. I understand it is reversible, and that's my main goal right now.
How much do you weigh? We only have a few moments here. How much do you weigh, sir?
About 175.
Okay, and how old are you?
I'll be 62 next Tuesday.
Okay. Do you have any other issues that I need to know about? Skin problems, asthma history, bowel problems?
No.
Okay. All right. I do want you to get a hold of, if you haven't heard it already, get a hold of that CD called Seeing is Believing. It goes into our story about macular degeneration and how it is a reversible thing. It is not age-related. You can have it as a teenager or even a young kid. It is a simple nutritional deficiency combined with free radical damage. And so you have to eliminate all free radicals. Absolutely no fried foods, no processed meats with nitrates and nitrites, no oils. That includes microwave popcorn, theater popcorn, olive oil, coconut oil, margarine, mayonnaise, salad dressing, cooking oils, no gluten, no wheat, no barley, rye, no oats. And then, because the eye is part of the brain, I'd have you take your body weight 2 healthy brain and heart packs, per month. Get an extra bottle of selenium, so you can have 9 selenium a day, 3 at breakfast, 3 at lunch, 3 at dinner. I'd go ahead and get your ORIC points above 100,000 a day. Shar, how would you get this guy's ORIC points above 100,000 a day? Several ways to do that. What would you do?
Well, the easy way is to take the BTT 2.0 tablets.
Okay, yeah, the new ones, the BTT 2.0 tablets. You could take 3 of those twice a day. you'll get 320,000 ORAC points per day. It's 160,000 ORAC points per serving, and there's 3 tablets in a syrup, so you need 2 bottles a month to get up to 320,000 ORAC points. And certainly, I'm going to take the Vision FX, take 3 of those twice a day. That'll be 2 bottles a month there. And I would also make sure that, let's see here, it wouldn't hurt to throw in something like the Ultimate Daily tablets. I go ahead and do that to help with some of the vascular stuff going on in that eye and so your eyes. So I would definitely take the Ultimate Daily tablets also. 3 of those twice a day. That's 1 bottle a month. It's a big bottle. And call us every couple of weeks and we'll walk you through this, Dave, because we help so many people. It's amazing where they had macular degeneration and they've been legally blind for 6, 8, 10 years. And we actually have hundreds of them over the years that have supported and promoted, I guess I could legally say, a maintenance repair of that retina to where they were able to see again. Only 2 in one study at 27. A medical doctor brought them to me because he couldn't believe that we could do it. And we had this wager, and of course that CD, Seeing is Believing, was his way of apologizing to me for calling me a liar in public. Okay? So, yeah, he brought me 27 charts. 27 people have been legally blind, 6, 8, 10 years. In 90 days, they could all read 20/20. Only 2 required glasses to pull that off. The other 25 did not even need glasses. So it's a dual thing. How much time we have here, Doug?
About 20 seconds.
20 seconds. Well, I'm going to go ahead and take it. Remind everybody to get my new book, Epigenetics, The Death of the Genetic Theory of Disease Transmission, my new DVD, Somebody Needs to Go to Jail, and the new CD, Public Enemy Number 1, and, oh, yeah, the redone book called Prepare the Pepper's Survival Bible. Lots of great information and all these new 4 learning tools. And I want to thank Shar. A superlative job as usual. Thank you so much, Doug and Richard. Superlative job as usual. God bless each and every one of you. God bless our troops. God bless our Navy SEALs. And God bless America.
Hi everyone, Andy Anderson here. Are you using those handy little bottles of gel that zap germs, bacteria, and other nasties? In today's world, that's smart, especially with all the filthy doorknobs, shopping carts, and handrails we touch every day. Here's what you may not know. Once the alcohol evaporates, goodbye effectiveness. No more protection until you use it again. PureWorks to the rescue. Our FDA-compliant foam, lotion, soap, and spray do not rely on alcohol. Their killing power lasts up to 4 hours. PureWorks disinfecting spray is EPA certified to kill swine flu, bird flu, MRSA, HIV, hepatitis B and C, and a whole host of viruses and bacteria. Mold and fungus too. It's even safe around children and pets. You'll love the soft feel of PureWorks on your hand. It actually conditions and will not dry your skin. Here's a little peace of mind knowing your hands are still germ-free hours later. Get your hands on PureWorks and get PureWorks on your hands. Stand by. Pull out your paper and pencil for your local number to order PureWorks.
If you're up several times every night to go to the bathroom, have frequent urination during the day, feel like you have to urinate but then have difficulty getting a stream going, have leaking, dribbling, or urgency to the point a restroom must always be nearby, you may have an enlarged prostate. According to the National Kidney Foundation, by age 60, more than half of all men have an enlarged prostate, or BPH. By age 85, that number is 90%. According to the American Urological Association. Ultimate ProstFX from Longevity has been developed for nutritional support of the prostate gland. ProstFX promotes prostate health and supports healthy prostate function. Stop sprinting to the restroom and avoid those embarrassing moments with ProstFX from Longevity. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Longevity associate and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
With increasing rates of osteoporosis, it's becoming more and more evident that most Americans have low blood levels of calcium. Some would say,
I get all the calcium I need from dairy products.
Unfortunately, that's just not true. Besides, most dairy products are homogenized and can contain steroids and antibiotics that kill off good bacteria in the digestive system. Not to mention, the human body needs magnesium to make use of dietary calcium. That's why Longevity developed OsteoFX Plus. containing bioavailable plant-derived forms of vitamin D3, calcium, magnesium, zinc, copper, and glucosamine sulfate. OsteoFX Plus is formulated to support healthy bones and joints. Not to mention OsteoFX Plus tastes great, unlike other products that taste like chalk or dirt. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
Hi, this is Dr. Joel Wallach, your host of Dead Doctors Don't Lie. If you're interested in a colon cleanse, blood cleanse, liver cleanse, in the classical herbal way, you want to ask your Youngevity associate for Herbal Rainforest. Herbal Rainforest has 16 herbs, 16 cleansing herbs, classic cleansing herbs, and 77 plant minerals. That's right, and these are all organic. It doesn't get any better than that. In your busy day, and you're around all these toxins out there in your workplace, on the way home, going to work, in your food, in the air, in the water, you need Herbal Rainforest. I guarantee you, it will give you a cleanse. You can control the dose. It's a liquid. It tastes good. It doesn't get any better than this. A colon that's happy makes you happy. Nothing better than a happy colon. Herbal Rainforest. Clean it out.
For more information on this product or others you've heard about on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie radio program, call your local Youngevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Greetings, everyone. Judy DeVilbus here. What do you think of when you hear the words tangy tangerine? Well, I think of like a sweet, tangy tasting something. Well, what I'm referring to is the Ultimate Tangy Tangerine. It's a fantastic product. It has everything you need, and a great benefit is it's very, very delicious. It's very easy to drink. I've suggested it even to youngsters. Even children like it. Even little guys. Even little girls. They come right into my office. Their parents can't get them to take those chewable, and besides that, they're not as good as Tangy Tangerine. And I give them a little taste of that, and you know something? They're pleased as punch. So, if it's good for a child and it tastes delicious, why not you? There's no excuse not to take a vitamin when it tastes as good as that does. So how about it? Tangy Tangerine should be the answer to all of your nutritional program problems.
For more information or to order, call your Youngevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Youngevity home-based business opportunities. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
I am Judy DeVilbus. Here I am speaking to you again. I just wanted to tell you that recently I started drinking the Whey Shakes again, the chocolate Whey Shake. And you need to remember, the Whey Shake isn't just for losing weight. It's a fantastic place to get your great protein. And if you're trying to gain weight, you can take it along with your meals. And the best part is, if you want to just have a great protein shake, do like I do. Put it over ice, stir it up, and you can sip on it for 20 minutes to an hour. I do it every single day. I absolutely love it. You need to get back to it too. It's really good for you. And it makes not fat, but it makes muscle after you work out. And you can also mix it up in a blender with an egg, and you have the most incredible health protein shake. Or mix it with a little water, stir it up, and you have a little pudding. And who doesn't like pudding?
For more information or to order, call your Youngevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Youngevity home-based business opportunities. When you perspire, working or playing, your body is losing more than just water. That's why it tastes salty. But what you're sweating out is more than just salt and potassium, as some sports drinks will have you believe. One of the most well-known sports drinks only has 2 nutrients, and it's loaded with sugar. Some have a mineral or 2 with a couple of vitamins. Youngevity's exceptional sports drink, Rebound FX, is chock full of cancer-fighting antioxidants, a full spectrum of vitamins, plant-derived minerals, and herbs. Rebound FX is a highly absorbable liquid supplement that gives you quick, sustained energy. Rebound FX supports cardiovascular health, immune health, and boosts stamina and energy. Don't short yourself during and after your workout with just a couple of nutrients. Drink Youngevity's Rebound FX for optimal health. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Through his research as a veterinarian, Dr. Joel Wallach discovered that most health problems afflicting livestock can be prevented and even reversed. Many of these same health challenges also occur in humans. These too can be prevented and reversed. Doc's original formula, called the pig arthritis formula, alleviated all arthritis symptoms in animals. The same basic formula has been developed for humans, called the Pig Pack, which includes plant-derived minerals, a multiple vitamin complex, glucogel, and EFAs. Add to that Youngevity's OsteoFX Plus, a proprietary blend of liquid calcium, magnesium, and glucosamine. Now you have the Pig Pack Plus to make up the 90 essential nutrients Dr. Wallach has identified as necessary for sustained good health and longevity. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.